Character design is provided by Demon Artie. Be sure to check her out over on her social media platforms. Links to her Twitter and Instagram are going to be in the description down below. Welcome everyone back to the Crimson 15 podcast. I'm your host, Crimson Sen.
PCA.
Tip 454.
Be sure to check us out over on Twitter at C15 Podcast. Join the discussion over on Discord, link in the description below. And if you're enjoying the videos, be sure to sub, like, share, and hit that bell for notifications. Star Wars Bad Batch Episode 10, Common Ground. And this episode is just okay.
It's okay. It's a step backwards from what we've had.
Yeah, just like a 7?
Yeah,
Solid 7.
yeah, just okay. It didn't do anything wrong, but they just did a mission.
And that's what I kind of wanted to get away from. And we're
They
getting
just
back to that
went
again.
and did a mission.
Yeah.
And then we find out that Omega can play that chess game.
And then there's little sprinkles of like what they think of like the separatists and everything like that.
That's about really
that's about
it.
That's it. Review over. Okay, but let's get into some details. Again, I say it's every single time. These exterior shots are just gorgeous.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely gorgeous. So this is Radigan? Rastin? Something with an R. That's the name of the planet. And I guess the Empire's there, and they're all got all the people, and they're jeering and. But I guess they took over the whole city, the whole planet, and now they're going to use the senator. Do what we say, or we're going to put a blaster in your butt. And he's like, I cannot betray my people. I do like the droid. She's funny.
Yeah.
Because any of the protocol droids, they're just funny. Because they're just like, oh no, I must do things properly. Like they sound that way.
They have no like defense whatsoever. Like
No.
you could probably push them over.
And then she
they
basically
wouldn't
told the
stop you.
droid, he goes, okay, when I go up there to do the speech in front of my people, just follow my lead. So wherever he's going to go with what I'm going to do.
She's like, what do you mean? And then he goes up there, the Empire's going to bring us peace and prosperity. And then he's like, no, you must stand up to this occupation. And so he's like rallying the people.
Yeah, because they really like him.
I thought, oh my God, they're going to just kill him.
That's what I thought too.
Or they're going to start shooting people in the crowd.
I didn't know why they didn't do that because like at this point, Empire, you're evil. Like just go full tilt and just start.
But there's like this I forget what level. She only has the 3 bars.
Yeah.
So I don't know what level the lady is, but she's basically like, oh, just arrest them and then push back the crowds, and they have those big walkers. They still are using the Republic walker thingies, and then it kind of quells the crowd. But wouldn't it made more sense if there would have been like a if you want any more of this, it will be even worse next time.
I think the reason why maybe they didn't, because the Empire's like brand new. Because if you notice, they don't even deal with the senators. They put their own people in there.
Yeah.
Like they'll put their own chancellor or whatever that is of the area. Kind of like what happened in Rebels.
Kind of like a viceroy, just like a
someone to take over. But I guess they're trying to like, look, even your local leaders love us.
Yeah,
I think they're trying to win the
slowly.
people, but then pretty soon they're going to realize, oh, just screw it. We're just going to do strong arm tactics.
Yeah.
Forget it.
They're nation building.
Yeah, that's what they're trying to do. Yeah, hearts and minds. Yeah, that's
Hearts
it.
and minds, baby.
Hearts and minds.
That's actually funny.
So the droid like scuttled away, and then she's on the thing. She's like, I'm requesting help, whatever. You know, you're my only hope. Blah 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 blah. Then we get back to the city. Guess Task Force 99 makes their way back to that planet with Sid. Her name is Sid. The nasty green lady's name is Sid. I told you guys when it comes to names, it takes me forever.
Even shows that I like, it takes me a while.
So Sid.
So they get more of that stupid popcorn stuff, and it's like, I hope
Running
we paid
for
for it
that.
this time.
Yeah, exactly.
But they're like, oh, this is great. What's the next job gonna be? And they're almost like, maybe we need to take a break. They're like, why? And then Hunter's being super protective of. But here's the thing, wasn't she whining about not wanting to get captured and being all sad? And now she's like all gung ho now?
Yeah, she said, right now we have 2 bounty hunters after you. They don't realize there's only one now, but they think it's still Finnick and Bane, but it's only Bane. So they're like, yeah, you gotta get low profile. You can't draw attention to yourself.
But she's like, oh, shucks. But then like everyone's like kind of going against Hunter a little bit. Like, why not?
Yeah.
Even like Wrecker kind of gives him a look like, oh, lay off. I know there's times where she kind of saved them, but she gets in trouble too.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a give and take.
She's too young. She can't be doing all this.
Yeah.
So they make their way back to the bar, and Sid's like, oh, I got another job for you. And he's like, I don't want, he's like, but she's like, oh, we got on Raskin, there's a senator I need you to rescue. He's like, that's a separatist planet. That's a separatist senator. And there's no way I'm working. You're going to do it for the money because you still owe me a whole bunch.
Yeah,
So-
Hunter needs to get over his hate of the separatists. It's over with.
Even Echo,
Echo's
I know,
very
yeah.
against
him and
it.
Echo are like, yeah, F these separatists.
Yeah, it's this like again, it's true because at this point there is no more separatists, there is no
no more-
Republic,
Empire and everyone else.
Empire, yeah. So we can worry about.
And the
this
rebels
later.
aren't even really fully organized yet.
Here's the thing, I'm really, okay, the separatist people have become enemies of the Empire, but they're not like slavers. They're not like you're helping capture children and stuff like
See,
that.
this is where context is key because in the Clone Wars, it proved they have their side too and how they're seeing things. They're not all Dooku. They're not all cities. There's other.
There's certain degrees. There's people that joined that were business people that were like, we want better things and we want things.
And
for
then,
our
babe,
people.
we didn't like the way the Jedi were going. They're supposed to be peacekeepers, and now they're doing the war stuff, and it's just kind of.
So
See, it's
there's
interesting. It's layered.
where people wouldn't trust the Jedis and trust the Republic.
Yes.
Okay, but Sid's like, doesn't matter. It's a job. You owe me money. But he pulls her aside. Hunter's like, hey, the kid's been through a lot. I don't really want to bring her along. And he's like, then don't leave her with me. And he's like, I don't really trust you either. That's a good thing. You shouldn't trust me. But if you need to get this money, you want her to be safe, just leave her here with me and I'll, watch her. Did she charge him?
I don't know.
I don't think she. I think she likes him.
Yeah, because like that. I mean, that's pretty low to be like. Oh, yeah, by the way,
Sid's
I charge by the hour.
That's how much food she ate. She went to the bathroom 4 times. This plumbing ain't free.
The thing about Mega, she could be a little handful. That's when she does an admission. When she's in that bar, she's not gonna get into trouble. She's not.
Yeah, as long as she doesn't leave.
7 drinks for me. So he reluctantly agrees, goes over to Omega, and she's like, hey, Sergeant Captain, when's the next mission? And he's like, you're going to stay here with Sid. Why?
You're grounded.
Wah, wah, wah. So he just leaves her there.
That's the music that plays.
So basically, he's like, I want you to be safe. It's very dangerous. And this is a very dangerous planet because he didn't want to bring her to a planet with a bunch of Imperials and Separatists. So the 2 things he hates most in his life.
Yeah.
So she just says, okay. And she's like, but I want to be part of the team, but then you'll follow orders. Good soldiers follow orders. And he looks at her and they all look at the camera.
They all laugh.
And everyone laughs. But she's like, she just begrudgingly agrees because what is she going to do? Go against his will? So they're on the way to the planet. And this is the first time ever Sid has given them information and it's all there.
Yeah, it's
There's no surprises.
I know, like she's not trying to screw them over. Like she gives them all the details, like what you should do.
So they're coming on the planet, but then 2 patrol people come up. Hey, we're unidentified aircraft. What's your registration codes?
And what I like, they look like TIE fighters.
Kind of like they're starting to become
prototypes. Yeah.
Like, give us the numbers. So boop 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 boop. Oh, you're cleared to land or whatever. And they're still fighting over. Can't believe we're helping separatists. And even Tech's like, I know, Echo, you said it like 5 times.
And I love about it too is like he even thought like, well, maybe this is a trap. Like, why would they do that?
Yeah, one of his codes won't even work. That's what he said before. To go, well, that's the codes they gave us. We're going to use them. Those are separatist codes. I know.
I'll use my own codes.
I know. What do you want to do? We got to use the codes they gave us. What do you want from us?
So they land and they're going to meet their contact. And then it's that little droid lady and she pops out and they're like, oh, what you doing here? But he's like, oh, I'm the one who basically hired you. And they're like, oh, okay. They don't like droids. They don't like separatists. They don't like that. They don't like anything that's going on here. But they're like, okay, just lead the way. Shut the hell up. And we don't want to hear your little, like...
Because she's trying to explain, like, well, he was captured in this. And it's like, I don't care. We're getting him.
Just take us where we need to go and we'll make the mission.
Yeah.
Get back to the bar. And I do think this is a funny scene because she's, like, sulking and being like, oh, boo-hoo.
Trying to scrub.
And then... Sid's like, hey, you're bringing down the atmosphere. There's only 2 idiots in here. It's like this place is dead.
Dead. No one's in here.
I thought that was pretty funny because there is no atmosphere here. But she's like, come on, kid, stop being so sad. And then she's like, okay, kid, tell me what's wrong. I thought, oh my God.
Don't say nothing, amiga.
I thought so too.
I think Sid's going to betray him, but maybe not. I don't know anymore. I don't trust this lady.
I don't trust this lady at all.
I don't trust her bug eyes and her bad attitude. But she's like, I thought I was part of the team. They left me behind. I guess I'm not, I'm not important.
They haven't called me.
I haven't heard their messages. And then she's like, well, they better finish the mission with the money they owe me. Like, she's still trying to be kind of mean and crude about it because that's who she is. And then she's like, well, I thought I could be helpful. Well, maybe if you weren't such a weakling, they would have took you.
Yeah, they wouldn't have left you behind.
And then she gets super sad. And even the other 2 guys at the bar are like, what the hell did you say that for? She's a little girl. Then even Sid's like, oh, I feel kind of bad about saying
she
that.
hits the other one in the head.
Yeah, what are you looking at?
Because I think she deals with more grown-ups than she does kids, so she just treated her like a grown-up, and that's...
Yeah.
A little girl is not going to handle it
but
like an adult.
she felt bad.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, damn it, I probably shouldn't have said that. Yeah. But we get back to Task Force 99. They see the bunch of those walker tanks, whole bunch of dudes on the inside. I'm like, okay, this is going to be like a firefight. Like, they're going to have to...
shoot people.
Because sneaking in, but I guess they're going to have to figure out somehow. I do like the fact that we got Hunter and Wrecker are like, shut up, droid. Like, they don't want to hear anything she has to say. But she has information. She knows the building. She knows it inside and out. But like, okay, he's in that building. We're gonna work our way in there. I guess it's a bunch of cameras and stuff. Even the cameras look like they have faces. Like the little, they look like little eyeballs.
Face and little nose on the bottom.
Yeah.
I know.
But they're gonna slowly make their way towards, and they get to like an alleyway. They're like, hey, droid, go out there and like make a distraction. She's like, I have no tactical, like I don't know what to do. Like, that's the point.
Yeah.
Oh, they push her out there. This is my master's home. You guys need to leave. So they just go to chase her down, but they're hiding behind the back wall.
And she runs into the alleyway and they get him.
The way these droids shuffle is the funniest thing.
I refer it as like you crapped your pants and then you have to kind of shuffle.
What is the top speed of these things? Quick shuffle.
You see, like C-3PO kind of does it, but it's that nice little long stride. This one's like little quick, like it looks like really bad.
like their legs are locked and they can only move so far.
I love that
But
though.
they're able to get because they have all the passcodes and everything to get into the house. I'm surprised the Empire didn't just swap those out.
Again, like I said, I think this is before
It's
they
just
get
new. They're not all the procedures yet. There's not
Yeah.
a standard like, oh, you have to do X, Y, Z.
Yeah.
when you took over a
Which when they
planet.
get better at.
Yeah.
So they're cracking the code to get in, and then like, okay, Echo and Tech, second level, me, Wrecker, Android, we're the bottom level, and we're gonna clear it out. Okay, cool. And this whole entire episode, they're using stun blasters
The whole time.
the whole time.
They guess they don't want to kill.
But
Except for when they throw someone out of an effing building that's 50 feet in the air.
Or shoot someone when they're in the high speed chase and they shoot their car out.
This is one of the
I
rare
don't know.
times I'm going to complain. Stun is fine for Star Trek, not Star Wars. See, now this is the one few times I can complain about
yeah,
that.
that word circle stun thing.
Yeah, just shoot them.
Just shoot
Who
'em.
cares?
I can understand like some of them when you can, but when it's like a firefight,
Yeah,
no.
they're shooting the kill.
Yeah,
they're not
right.
shooting the stun.
But
yeah.
this is kind of touching. He tells like, "Oh, Omega, go out there and like," and he's like, "Oh, Omega's not here."
Yeah, because he's talking to Tech. He's like, Omega and Tech, go to them. And he's like, that would be impossible. And he's like, what do you mean? Omega isn't here. And he's like, "Ew."
Oh,
Very
Oh,
bad.
damn.
I'm serious.
Oh yeah.
He breaks down for like a minute. And he's like,
No, you should have turned and you saw a little tear come out of the helmet, like the helmet cried. It goes down
Oh
his
yeah,
nose.
sure. That's so stupid.
Get back to Omega, and she's like, scrubbing the countertops, and Sid is playing that game, that weird like 3D
Chess
chess.
game that no one knows how to play.
What I love about this is the little figures still look like the crappy claymation.
I love that.
That's so cool.
yeah, they don't look clean at all.
That's the whole point. So I'm gonna look like
So Sid's playing, and then Omega's like, I won't do that. Then Sid doesn't, loses a guy, and then like, oh, we're gonna win now. And he's like, okay, smart guy, what would you do? Oh, walks down there. I'm pretty good at strategy. So she puts in the moves, and she ends up winning the match. Oh man, we owe you money. Oh, you said this was a safe bet. Want to take it outside?
No,
So
they
these
gotta
two
go
guys are
fight.
like lovers or whatever. So they beat the crap. So they're gonna go in the
They'll
alley and
fight.
beat the crap out of each other. And they're like, hey kid, you got quite the skill here. Maybe we can help each other make some money. She's like, well, it depends. What's the cut? Oh, I'll give you 30%, 60, and they look at each other like, ding, ding, ding. So I thought, oh god, she's gonna get in trouble.
Yeah, that's what I
Like,
thought.
she's gonna get into debt with some like heavies or something.
So, and then for the debt with Sid, and then again, Sid will be nice about it. These other heavies. They don't want their money.
They're
They're
gonna
not
want their
gonna
money.
care.
Yeah.
But it turns out not, when we see when it happens, it's a good thing. But we get back to the mission, and the senator's in the room, and of course, like that lady's like, oh, inspiring the people to fight back. That's not what we agreed to. She's like pouring like glasses of wine. Your intimidation, draconian tactics won't work on me. That'd be the first. Like everyone studies under Tarkin. You have to be like this prim proper person.
either you study on Tarkin or you're trying to be Thrawn. Either
Yeah.
one.
God, I love Thrawn.
I know.
But that mind droid thing comes in the room like, oh, this guy's gonna get probed.
Yeah.
But
bad.
that's when the Bad Batch shows up, and then they shock the whole room, and oh, we come to save you, Senator. And then the lady like saved the vase because they almost knocked it over. I saved your favorite vase. It's like, okay, just put it down.
Yeah, and
Who cares at this point?
They're like the Bad Batch are like droids are just weird, man. I don't understand it. Why do you want to save that? We don't know.
But they're gonna start making their way out there. But they're on the top floor. They look down, and there's all like an alarm went off. They're coming for us.
All of them.
You literally see like a freaking ocean of freaking stormtroopers coming through. It's like,
Like it looks like a battalion.
we're gonna have to start
almost
killing
full.
people, but they don't.
I know.
They see one of the walkers down there, and they're like, hey, we gotta take that over, and we'll use that to get out of here. So, in like a pretty cool, badass way, they, swing down there, they're shooting dudes, but they're shocking everyone, throw one of those little shock grenades down on the bottom, shock
Oh,
everybody.
they one-shot missile their walker like it's crazy.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
see. They haven't taken it over yet. So they finally knock everyone out. They jump in there. I like how the senator's like, you don't expect me to jump down there, and Wrecker just grabs him and then slides in
Yeah,
there.
you have no choice. You're going
And
to
then
do
they
this.
also got the droid, which I thought was kind of
They
funny.
saved the droid. You left me behind. No, they saved the droid too, which was nice. They start walking around, but there's like 5 walkers out there. and it gets boom, like hits it in the side,
Yeah.
totally knocks him out. I'm like, oh, they're effing screwed because what's stopping them from just keep shooting? I guess it takes a while to reload.
Yeah.
But then later we see it on, it doesn't take too long to reload.
The only thing I could think of, maybe they didn't want to kill that senator guy. But again, at this point, he's trying to escape, kill
But
him.
it's kind of funny how they're kind of going ring around the rosies a little bit.
We can do this all day, son.
Circle the kind of his house.
Double back. So they're going in a circle. They get kind of disabled. Text like, hey, give me some time. I got to fix this. It's like a video game.
Video
You get to like hold your ground. Like it's like a Gears of War section.
Yeah,
where
that's
you-
what Nick said. That's what this feels like. This
Actually,
series.
like you said, I think the whole series should have been a video game. I think this would have been a lot funner to play.
be a
than
fun
to
mission.
watch. Yeah.
So like, must protect the walker. And then you have to like, block off pathways because the waves keep coming.
Yeah.
It just reminds me a part of like Gears of War.
Exactly.
Yeah, it
And you
does.
switch the squad mate. Cool.
Hunter and Wrecker get out there. Okay, we'll hold them off. They're using their stun blasters.
I know. It's kind of lame.
Whatever. It's stupid. So they keep shooting at these guys. Well, we need more time. We need more time. One of the other walkers comes through. They're able to take that one out. I'm like, just steal this one.
I know.
But
They
then-
got everyone out.
But then this one gets shot and gets knocked out, and then they jump back down. Okay, it's back up and running. They get back in their walker, and it's like, okay, then they start moving. More bad guys come. They knock them out. Oh, they almost get knocked down. They shoot more bad guys. It's very repetitive, which is fine for a video game because you want action.
Yeah.
But it's kind of boring.
Yeah.
it's just not.
Again, boring action. So they're up and running again. They make it towards like a wall, like, and then one of the guys like they're going towards a dead end. What are they gonna do? So they butt up against the wall and open the door. They're gonna just knock a hole in the wall.
Yeah.
So Alexander's like, "Would you please knock a hole here?" And then Worker's like, "Yeah, I can do that."
Boom, bomb.
Then they're getting shot at again, and that's when that was a little bit before where he made a miss, and they shoot again like 5 seconds later. So I guess it doesn't take that long to reload.
No, it doesn't.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Well, actually, it's funny cool because Wrecker moves the
Yeah, he
thing.
actually
He
pushes
actually pushes it. I'm like, that's pretty cool.
So then, they blow it up and they escape and they're already out in the forest. They ran there?
Full tilt.
Run! And they had to have carried the droid. The fast speed.
He's still running really fast. Like, dang, I think he could run so fast.
I think because the clones can probably run faster than the average person, but
Than
and also they're
than
special.
the average bear.
the average bear.
Well, Wrecker's isn't meant for running. He's a big dude. Like, but whatever.
That's true. That's true.
So they make it almost to the thing, and then they're loading up, and then the senator's like, "What am I doing? I got to be here for my people. What, and get killed?"
yeah.
And the droid's saying, "You'll do better being out there."
Yeah, and
they're
you
just
can-
gonna torture you. Here.
Yeah. What's the point of you getting tied to a chair, getting your balls shocked? How's that helping the people? So
Yeah. You don't want to be. You want to be like in the James Bond movie, being tied up.
yeah,
okay?
with
You don't
Casino
want that.
Royale. I'm helping my
Oh.
people. Gary!
That would hurt so bad. Don't even get started
And
on
also,
that.
like, we need our bounty, so we're gonna need the money. Okay, get the heck in here. I know.
So he gets on there and whatever. So they take off. I'm like, oh, okay. They land back on planet and they hear a bunch of commotion in the bar. What's going on? Man, this kid's amazing. It's so cool. And then she's playing against some guy and she beats him and she won a bunch of money.
bunch of money.
We don't know how many credits, but a lot of credits. And like, yeah, this is great, wonderful. And everyone's cheering for her. And even Record's like, dang, kid, where'd you learn to do that? Hunter's like, I thought I told you to keep a low profile.
It's
And
the
this isn't
opposite.
a low profile.
Yeah, everyone saw you here. Like, there's a bunch of people.
Yeah,
and
these
then-
are shady people too.
And then even like Wrecker kind of gives Hunter that like kind of shoulder like that.
Shoulder
Why you
check.
being mean to her?
yeah.
Yeah.
And
But
he's
it's
like,
true though. Got to keep a low profile.
Because think about it, any of these guys could see her, and if Bane comes sniffing around, oh yeah, I saw a little girl like that down there.
Oh yeah, she's a big gambler or whatever.
Yeah.
she's addicted. So Sid's like, oh, you should be thanking her. She cleared all your debts you want so much.
Oh, wow.
So now this bounty is plus money, right?
Yeah, they should be getting
But
some money
yeah,
out of this.
Yeah.
Docking fees. So so she gives Hunter the business, and Hunter's thinking, well, we see her, she's all sad. She's like, and Hunter's like, hey, you did a good job. You cleared our debts. But, she's like, well, I wanted to do something. I wasn't on mission with you guys. I wanted to be helpful.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, kid, if you're really good, you beat me in one match, we'll never leave you behind again. She jumps up on the stage, jump on the thing, she's ready to play, and then,
That's the
end of the episode.
But if you lose, we kill you. What?
Then he's like, this is a really high stakes game, puts his blaster on the counter. Damn, Hunter!
I just been informed by the count of moments you're worth a lot. He's oh jeez, you're gonna kill her.
Actually, it would have been kind of sweet if Omega would have said that. Like, she played with that lady, and that's why she's so good.
Yeah, maybe that's
Yeah.
it. Because she's super good at strategy. Is that bred into her?
It could
The cloning?
Be, it could be because of Jango Fett.
I'm just worried. I don't want Sid to start getting wise. Why is she so good at this? What else is she good at? What is she? I don't want her to start to
Yeah,
I
start digging.
think she fell in love with her. and she's not going to like. But she sees her. Oh, this little kid's like my little protege, my little kid, my little daughter. I don't think she'll sell her out. But if they could say, here's a 10 million bounty, give us this kid.
Or what if it's overwhelming odds where she's like, you guys got to get out of here. I can't even like.
Yeah, what if there's someone that she owes something to that's
Yeah.
a big gangster and that's gonna, they don't care. They'll do it for the money.
What? Sorry, kid, they broke me. Like if push comes to shove, would she give him up?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Find out.
Would it be like one of those things like I don't know those people, I've never hired them, and she'll like stick up for
Well,
them?
because pretty
Yeah.
soon, if Crosshairs even starts to put the pieces together and figure out they're working with this lady, it could all go south fast.
Especially after they free that senator, they just put themselves back up on the radar.
Yeah.
'Cause
Oh, that's
they didn't
right.
kill all those people; they just stunned them. Like, yeah, it was a bunch of clone troopers.
Yeah,
And
they
they're
had
gonna
our
hold us.
armor. Yeah.
Where else could it be? It could only be them or a Rex.
Remember, guys, no survivors. So they let all those people live. So now they've been all ID'd. So I don't know. An okay episode, but it didn't go anywhere.
No, nothing. Anything I don't like too. They should start wearing different armor. Just that way they won't look like
Yeah,
the
paint it
Bad Batch.
different, do
Yeah,
that.
do something different with it because
I mean, it's not that much of a difference, but it's still, you can look like regular.
make it look
mercenaries.
different. Yeah, don't make you look
like
like
the
you
sexy versions where like the midriffs are showing and everything.
Cut them off.
Don't look like the Bad Batch
Burying
people.
their arms. They're all
Yeah, I know. Paint them. Do something. So you don't look like those guys are looking for.
Because all Vader needs to look at, I worked with those guys. I know it's a Bad Batch.
exactly.
So what the heck?
Those bastards.
Yeah.
They're working against me.
But we are still just you can skip this episode.
See again, the first two were pretty good. This one's a big step backwards.
Only-
It is. I'm sorry.
Only thing we learned, she's good at that game, and they're out of debt.
yeah, but that's not for a whole episode.
Back in black. I know
I know,
that's
right?
it.
That's the name of the
Yeah.
episode. She's the big friggin' guy dealer, casino guy. She knows how to get out
So
the debt.
this show's gonna become Rounders in space.
No, it's Casino. It's Robert De Niro there. He's all got to check on this one. he's all. Call Mr. Happy Birthday. Get over there. He got hit her with a prawn. Jesus, she loses. I mean, come on. What is
What's
this?
where is this leading?
I don't know. We don't know.
Kid, you gonna make us millions.
He's on
Just
the
go around
regular
the
phone, like
galaxy.
an old generic phone. Give me Mr. Happy Birthday now.
They start dressing like in tuxedos and stuff.
I
It's
know,
just-
with all like these suits and everything. What the heck? I mean, guys, what else did we learn?
Nothing.
That lady, again, there's a thing about like generals and admirals, like in the Empire, they're so blah. They just don't have any
Again,
personality.
they gave all the personality to Thrawn.
Yeah, I know,
That's all-
my
that's all.
goodness.
Everyone else, like in Tarkin, those two
Yeah.
are about it.
You
And
made
then-
fire when ready.
And she's not a clone, so why is she acting? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
there's no, I don't know.
Yeah, it's just another bleh episode.
Yeah, again. Yeah.
That's in here. Thanks for watching the video. Remember, you can contact us on any of the social media platforms in the description down below. And while you're here, be sure to click on one of the videos over on the right.